How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Hiveswap. My apologies for the wait. I wanted to have it, bam, new episode every single day. And it was just a crazy busy week. My goal is to try to get ahead a little bit so I can just continue uploading these daily and not have to have any delays like that again. I'm kind of scanning around the foreground here. Like whatever weird, I don't know, puzzle this is. Piles of fun-shaped luggages. Giant shoe-laced bags, weird kitty cat creatures sticking out of it. Hard to see much of anything useful is mostly what I'm gathering. I had a few people chime in to explain like the high up fuchsia indigo and the fact that those are kind of like fish people in this world, and that there's the tippy top, specifically just the two, like basically the emperor and empress. It is, I think, kind of my preferred way to digest this lore, essentially, is to play through this game blind, not really understand things, have it feed me that information, and when I have questions and I'm unsure about things, having you guys fill in the blanks. That is like super rewarding in like a variety of different ways, and I really enjoy it. Let's talk to this tough looking gal with her chaps, because she's riding this train like a bronco. Is that a cowgirl? A cowgirl on a train. You wonder what brings her so far from her ranch. What would they be ranching? Instantly I think of the Bugalo from Futurama. Like, surely you have some fun creature like that. Do you ranch Lucises? I feel like they're independently undomesticated creatures. But you know, could you like milk a Lucis? Is there Lucis cheese out there or anything like that? I wouldn't be surprised if this entire society is like vegan or only eats bugs or something like that, you know? Hi. Howdy, y'all. The double Y. The double Y is Skyla's thing, but not in her own name, which is quite funny. Oh, I'm also just seeing a happy face that has the horns. And that's funny. I guess that would make a lot of sense. It's like a very distinct part that they all have. Say, you're looking a little worse for wear there. It's a weird expression. Me? Oh, yeah. I did spend several hours under a bunch of rocks a while ago. I'm fine now, though. Joey here saved my life. Have you had any rest since then? Like, any sleep at all? Well, don't that just beat all? I know how loose I can get when their wrigglers are in trouble. Real instincts on him. Maybe she does ranch Luci. Maybe I'm a genius. Maybe I'm master Homestucker. What? Oh, I'm not his Lucis. I'm a troll. See the horns? A couple of corn horns up there. But, you know, they look like corns, but definitely real horns. Don't you doubt it. Oh, never mind that. I just got Luci on the think pan. I ain't exactly running at peak performance at the moment. You see, my Lucis is real sick. I'm afraid she ain't gonna make it to the end of the journey. It's so hard to not be like journey with the double Y there. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm so sorry your Lucis is sick. Yeah, got me in a real way, but it ain't as if things couldn't be worse. That's what my Lucis always used to say. See here, Skelia? When she types out her name or speaks her name, it ends up with the double Y. We could all of us always be more dead or more kidnapped. So, seeing as how we ain't, there really isn't any room for belly aching, is there? I can't do accents well, so it's the hint of Southern in there, but like, you know, less than a hint. Even when I say like a pinch of salt, and that equates to like whatever 10 grains of salt, this is half a pinch of an accent in there. But all I can think of is I was listening to the audiobook for His Dark Materials, and Lee Scoresby. I keep thinking of Lee Scoresby, the Texan. You are so right. What's wrong with your Lucis? Yeah, I feel like she's fishing for some help. She wants to be a tough gal and not take it on by herself, but she wants help. I think we could do that for her, maybe. I can usually tell what's going on with her easy. But I ain't tried everything I can think of. The truth of the matter is, She just ain't gonna get better unless I can get some curatives into her. Maybe we could ask around and see if anyone has any kind of Lucis medicine? Is that a thing? Sure is. And I've already asked everyone in the Rusty car, but they're all fresh out or they ain't sharing. Well, we're planning to head up to the front of the train, so maybe we could ask around for you? Quit telling people that. Someone's going to be in charge and be like, hey, I'm keeping an eye on you if that's what you're planning. I don't even rightly know what to say. No shit. Well, fuck me sideways. I'm not thrilled about it either, but we'll keep an eye out for Lucis medicine. There she's doing her coochie coo. We're like, come here. That'd make me as happy as an oink beast in mud. Don't mind me, y'all. I only got a little speck of something in my eye. I'd be much obliged if you brought me back anything you find. Well, best character in the game so far, I think. I would maybe have to think on it the tiniest bit more to really pin that down. But, yeah. An animal-loving, southern, charming rancher. I'm all here for that. Well, I suppose we can check back up in with you. That girl looks nervous. You like her dress? Oh, it's funny. It's the same as before. That did not change. I guess I could always buy chitter followers. Who's gonna know, right? Well, I suppose that is one option. Will the dialogue swap? The dialogue might progress by talking to her multiple times regardless of swapping character. I guess I could always buy more followers, yes. Yes, you could. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't amount to anything. I think people would see through it. Before when I said best character in the game, I would like to take that back. I would like to apologize to this character immediately for not giving them that position instantaneously without first consulting with them. That guy's got a pretty impressive rack. What? These horns right there. Everyone was thinking it. Those old horns. Vicaire. Greetings, my pale and haggard friend. Join me, won't you? Join you in what? Sitting? There isn't any room. Join me in the fantastical pursuits of the inner eye, the misty domain of dreams, the unadorned sparkle of the limitless psyche. You're just talking about thinking, right? Oh, I do like to imagine stuff sometimes. Sometimes I imagine I don't live in a merciless hellscape where I'm never sure when or how I'll be gruesomely murdered. The noggin, the noodle, the inexhaustible noise box between the ears. Thoughts are free, my sweaty and slightly odious friend. What are you thinking about so hard? Why, the skies, of course. What else is there worth turning the mind to? Don't you ever feel the call for the wild, the siren song of distant bluer skies? Don't you ever feel the need to just tog yourself to the braces and set out on a grand adventure? We've circled around from talking about racks to togging yourself, and it's hard for me to discern where the appropriate and inappropriate line is and when or how many times we've potentially crossed it in this conversation. No, I don't actually. In fact, I think anyone who just drops everything to run off into the blue like that is the opposite of heroic. It's irresponsible. And now I'm shouting and everyone on this train is looking at me. Joey? Oh, she's mad about her dad. Let's go, Xefros. Well, I do like this guy's bouncy attitude and his sweet tusks and his big old rack and the way he togs himself. But maybe he's not quite in the front running for best character quite yet. That still probably goes to our ranching friend. I thought for sure the hoodie character looks so standout. I thought for sure we'd be able to talk to them. Gross green hot dog, though. I'm guessing that's not what it's going to be called. A warm cat. It'll be weirder than that. It'll certainly be weirder. That guy's holding a hot dog, but he's not eating it. Maybe you aren't allowed to eat on the train, though you can't imagine that being the one specific rule that people here actually decide to follow. But we can chat them up and see if we can find out. Got fun little things on their horns, little stumpy horns with weird doodles. Oh hey, is that a hot dog? That's like the first piece of normal food I've seen since I got here. I mean, it clearly has like legs or something, and also the color. It's not like that time that Heinz ketchup rolled out purple and green ketchup, you know? There's a lot of fundamentally wrong things with that. Demon? Or is it just Damien? Diamond. It might be Diamond, actually. I don't know what you're talking about. The hot dog that you're holding in your hand? Is it rude to point out someone's hot dog? We're pointing out people's racks. I'm guessing that the pointing out the hot dog is fair play. Not as far as I know. Oh, no. No. We are not going to talk about my oblong meat product. Now. Or ever. He's hiding it away, my precious. Petting it like Dr. Evil's cat, Mr. Bigglesworth. Sorry, we didn't realize it was a sore subject. My delicacy is extremely personal and private, and I refuse to say anything more about that. Well, you are kind of waving it around in our faces. What? And that's an excuse for shamelessly ogling? I'm not even that interested in your hot dog. I was just trying to start some small talk. You're the one who won't drop it. You are insane. I would never drop it. What's so special about it? Is it some kind of expensive meat? No. Who told you that? This meat product is no one special. I mean, nothing special. Ah, I see. Oh, perhaps he's smuggled a pet aboard or something. That's why it's got those legs. Just a simple meal for an average troll. Ah, someone else who's as good at blending in conspicuously as us. And by blending in, I mean living a normal everyday troll life. The way that we all are. All of us are trolls. Eating our oblong meats. No more questions to be asked. Well, you have fun with that, I guess. Oh, get some quick golfing. Go and hit the links. Oh, nice. We can totally squeeze into here. I do that all the time. I hover over the other character and think that there's something to click on. We need to get to the front of that train. Yep, that has remained clear. Oh, gotta check in with the mean sweeper here. She seems really focused on mopping. The train car is so narrow that she's blocking the way forward. Well, I'm gonna need you to give that mop to Lucis. Call it medicine. I don't know. We don't plan to really remain in touch with that person. So if it doesn't work out, no consequences for us or anything. It would just be getting two birds stoned at once sort of situation. Hi. Are you talking to me? Yes. My name is Joey. Mine's Marsty. Sorry to be a bother. Oh, swapping characters. It's tough when they have everyone talking. Multiple characters have the same color. We can see that you're cleaning. Someone's got to do it, so it might as well be me. In fact, I insist that it's me. Is it your job? Can you please move? Joey seems better with people in general, even if this wasn't so blunt and somewhat rude. Maybe direct would get to the point, though. We'll ask about the job. We'll follow up with Joey. So, is this your whole job? Just scrubbing? What do you mean? Don't people have jobs here? Well, I guess I don't have a job, but I know what they are. Usually the drones take care of this sort of thing, but sometimes they don't make it down to the Rustblood car. And when I say sometimes, I mean most times. Luckily, I'm extremely passionate about making sure the work gets done myself. Can't stop without a good reason. The fact that I need to get by isn't a good enough reason. I'm focusing on me right now. This is about self-care. Well, self-care, you say? Is there... Oh, I have a book to help people with animals. That maybe not with Lucis's, though. Maybe that would be different, but that's probably a good place to start, right? Oh, I got that one already. Thanks, though. Dang, that seemed really useful. Snacks? Don't be wasteful. Oh, I got my own spices back at home, but I appreciate you thinking of me. Oh, I love a good feather beast. How you doing, sweetie? There's nothing in there that's gonna help. I don't think anything Xefros has will help. Not thirsty, but thanks. You have a feeling she'd be much better pusher than you. She's got the build for it. And she doesn't look like the extreme role-playing type. I don't see anything to interact with that we could possibly knock loose. No psychic abilities. I could try and psychic his hot dog, but that just seems quite rude. You don't want to fight a guy holding a hot dog. That would be ridiculous. I agree that I do not really see a purpose there. I think we need to kind of press the situation here. Press it, pull it a little bit maybe. Any interactivity that starts with a Oh, it's you guys again. We just wanted to let you know that we've got a good reason. See that tall girl over there with the really great jacket? Her Lucis is sick. We need to get to the next car to find medicine for it. Oh, I was just fucking with you, to be honest. I didn't expect you to actually find a good reason. I'm done scrubbing the gapper anyway, so go ahead. Oh, that was about as easy as it could have been. I'm a little bit irritated with you, but it's like a so-so prank. I suppose if it really was an emergency without needing to be asked to, we would have pressed you on it immediately anyways. Must be the door to the next car? Yeah, it makes sense that the Rustbloods would get the most haggard, useless screen door of all time that would do presumably nothing to keep the outside environment out. You know, seems incredibly unhelpful. All right, phew. So we just got to keep going up this way, and it's a straight shot to the engine room, huh? Yeah. Next up, it'll be the yellow and olive blood train car. Yeah, but they're immediately just going to send us back, right? Or turn us away for some reason, or just kill us. I see no reason for them to allow us to just pass through. Well, this is definitely a pain, but I guess it's simple enough to get between cars. I don't know about that. Nobody cares if Rustbloods mingle, but getting through the next cars might be tough. Yeah, Joey, kind of maybe bank on Xefros' perspective here a little bit. I think he would know. We're not supposed to be outside of our assigned car. And even if there aren't any drones on board to catch us, the other trolls will notice. Sometimes they can be sometimes that can be worse. Well, we'll just have to be careful then. We've gotten this far. Trans-dimensional portals, explosions, drones, tons of rubble, more drones and explosions. What's a few stuck-up train passengers next to all that? It could be a lot. We should get moving. Yeah, let's go. Well, I don't really know how big this full world is, but can Joey just lead the charge, and if anyone asks, then she's like a foreign exchange student or something, and I don't know how common the customs are across all of the entire planet. Is Alternia the country or the planet that these trolls are on? Wow, that dude's tweaking out. The music in here is pretty cool. Everyone kind of has the multicolored eye thing. Hey, I just am realizing that's the character that was climbing around on their big bug Lucis, I think. Okay, first car down. Now we've just got to... Shut up! No, you shut up! Is that these two fighting? Who the heck is actually fighting there? I imagine we can just blow past most of it. Wow, that's quite the hardcore look. Also, a lot of them, it seems like it's really common, or actually just a straight up norm, for Olive Bloods to have double horns. He has pronged horns, but okay, nope, that trend was broken so quickly, it's just unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row, proving the rule, and then I move one step further and it's like, oh, nope, none of them. That was it. That was the end of the trend. What's up, gamers? Are you talking to us? Just come over here, nerds. I'm not trying to shout across the car. Oh, all the way at the other end here, too. Oh my god, there's so many people on this car, it's ridiculous. Much less crowded. Well, those two over there have been losing it for like the whole ride. You should just leave them alone. Oh, we weren't gonna get involved. Oh, so that's who was screaming when we first got on? We just need to get to the next car. Lamau! Are you for real? That's the Jade car. I know. Well, do what you want, but if you get involved, I might have to get involved, and I'm not about that life. Better not to risk it. Take it from someone who knows. Lamau. Oh, by the way, I'm Sarava. It's probably Sarava with like an S sound. There's like little bits of flary animation in this that are so smooth and so good. I'm Joey. Hi, I'm Xefros. You guys on Chitter? Here, add me. Wow, you've got a lot of followers. That Sarava? Xefros, don't be a fanboy. Just be chill. Wow, you got a lot of followers. Yeah, I got a few. It's no big deal. I'm on GrubTube too. I do music mostly. Oh, neat. Wow, it's so cool to meet you. What was that, Rusty? Oh, nothing. I already follow you. My Moirail and I listen to you all the time when we do stuff. Oh my god, content warning. That's not what I meant. What's your Moirails at? Do they follow me too? He might, but he's on a locked account. Yeah, I know how it is. It's rough to be a low blood in the public eye nowadays. Lamau, I didn't even do that on purpose. Oh, you mean you're, oh, Joey, no, don't just, like, continue to draw attention to it. It was a joke at their own expense. That was cruel. Don't go there, you know. Yeah, no worries. You can look at it. It's right there. Yeah, wow. You want to know how it happened, don't you? Not exact. Sarava gouged out their own eye. What? Man, I remember when they streamed it and everything. It was extreme. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, I can see, like, I don't even know. I think your olive blood is, like, pouring through your skin, or your veins are pulsing out, or, like, I don't really know what I'm seeing there. But it makes me think you didn't do a very, like, clean job of it. That's just the fashion nowadays, right? Well, oh, this person over here, they've got normal looking eyes. Everyone else has, like, I don't know, augmentations or something. Me and the Tetrarch always figured it was a radical protest against the hemospectrum. Cutting out your eye reduces your desirability as a helmsman, right? Yeah, I don't really want to read out the Lamaus anymore. Miss me with that battery shit. Didn't it hurt? I mean, I guess. Lol. I'll read a lol. Lol's easier, feels simpler for some reason. But for real, enough about me. Don't get involved with those two. Talk to ya later. They look pretty intense. We got like a straight up mummy over here. For half a second it looked like there was a beak there, but it's just part of their own hair, and it was looking very Egyptian. Had this like raw thing going on. RAH, you know? Okay, most of them over here actually have, well, this is olive and something. And so I'm kind of thinking that it's the olives that have the double horn and the two colored eyes, and the green, I don't remember if they had a special name, have like more standard eyeballs and only singular horn pairs. And I'm guessing that they are considered the higher class of the two. Maybe they kind of are like side by side. Like, I'm pretty sure red is lower than orange, but they all kind of mingle. They're all low bloods. These are kind of on par with each other, even if one is slightly above. And it seems as though Olive is lower, but I don't really know what the deal is with all of their craziness. Oh, I can interact with all of them anyways. We got Spiky Hair Guy tweaking out on mixed slushies or something. We can see what they're up to now. Oh, looks like she found a friend. Man, she really loves riding on things. That backpack looks less comfortable than that giant bug, but on the other hand, it isn't a giant bug. Yeah, I wouldn't be convinced that it looks more or less comfortable at all. Very twitchy, by the way. And now I'm realizing I never really knew what to think of their eyes before, but now I'm realizing they're like blacked out, so I guess maybe they're modified like everyone else's. I would love to know what the deal is there. Is that a mistake almost? Or is it like, I don't know, maybe it is an augmentation and they just haven't afforded it or something? There face when I see two prime targets for Mighty Trizza's epic Cullfield standing on this train full of normies. Hello there, just a meme lord talking in memes. Girl is okay, pale and squirmy, maybe 6 out of 10. Maybe if you were last two trolls in Fiery Apocalypse. He talks as if he's like on a 4chan or something. I have no idea what you're saying to me. He means that you are ugly, but he might consider you for a concupiscent quadrant. Concupiscent quadrant if everyone else were dead. Oh, wow. Is this what you mean when you said everything would get worse as we got further up the train? Not exactly. LOL. Yes, Cuprum is the worst. That is why he is mine. I said shut up. And again, I tell you no. There they go again with the Ash solicitations. Did I say this last time? Maybe follicle. Right, it's follicle, like hair follicle. I think I picked up on that quickly. This time I read it as focal, and it makes me think of The Simpsons. Some focal never lose a toe, but then again, some focal, like Cletus the slack-jawed yokel, but it's follicle. It's follicle. They are practically gagging for someone to come sort them out. We never fight like that, lol. No, we never have conflicts at all that we discuss. So you guys are Kissmisses? I know a little bit about the quadrants. Moirail means that Xefros and Damek like date, I think. But like I don't know, that quadrant can potentially be like romantic or just friendship. And then Chemesis is like a weird thing where they mutually hate each other and they get off on that or something. It's a lot. The quadrants of this are a lot to take in. Oh, we're pale as the drip from a muscle beast teat, Rusty. Thanks for taking our relationship and making it sound as disgusting as possible. Well, you're the one who rides him around like he's a giant bug, and you guys like neg each other, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's not as disgusting as we made it out to be. You're right, shouldn't be so judgy. I can tell why you needed a break from each other. Just between us girls, you know what they say about boys. No, what? I genuinely don't know how anything in this world works. Fill me in. They're only good for one thing. Riding around like a big old pack beast. Living off of until they leave you for some sea dweller in space who will wrap him in her cybernetic tentacles and use him to power her fleet. Is that very common? Is that what most of those purples are doing? And also the tentacles. I was aware about the fish thing, but now there's tentacles involved too. It's got all kinds of sea creature parts going on. Is there a reason why you're just clinging to his back like that? Get a load of this idiot! Doesn't know void rot when she sees it. Yeah, I got void rot. My body does not retain the energy it needs to keep it powered on. Wait. Is this some weird, like, delusion or something else, or is there a whole other trolls that just kind of got peeled back? Xefros, you'd tell me if you had, like, a battery, right? So I am slowly dying all the time without an external power source. Is that what you're doing on his back? Like pulling energy out of him to stay alive? It would make more sense to charge up the backpack so you're not just continually X-Men roguing people to death. For now, lol, going off-world in a few sweeps. Be me, 9 sweeps. Helmsman, an Imperial battleship, blissfully brain-fucked by moistened testicles. Personality gone, memories ganked, now kin with spaceship. Will finally spread my wings. The only thing that's gonna get spread are your individual synaptic nerves when Trizza picks them apart with her claws. Into it! I know. Joey, let's move on. Right. I think I would tend to agree with not wanting to stay with that any longer than is necessary. Having, like, I don't know, your phone to keep you busy on like on a commute can be fun. I tend to not play a lot of mobile games. I'll end up on like Twitter or something. But if you had VR, that's something else. A train full of people all playing virtual reality together. I guess that's some like Ready Player One shit. Until eventually the day comes where, you know, you don't even get on the train at all. Not necessary. Well, he's having a sad, dumpy day. I'm a little disappointed that none of these characters explained their eye thing at all. And some, like, most of them have the 2 different eyes. Maybe it's like 50-50. We don't know about her or him. We only have a couple examples of the double eye thing, but that seemed like a lot to me. And the blacked out eye. I don't know if that's void rot or if that's like an intentional, you know, like aesthetic choice. Anyway, there's a heck of a lot to take in here. The hexagons? I don't think there was anything like that thematically in the first train car. So like the hexagons on the window, in the luggage thing, even in the background there a little bit. Kind of on the floor, not quite, but again on the seats. That's like very much a thing. Is there shapes I should be keeping an eye out for? I'm genuinely putting questions out here now. Like, are there shapes to go along with the colors and that means things? I just think of bees. Just makes me think of cute little bumblebees or whatever weird crazy space bees we ran into earlier. Anyways, we're learning a lot. Meeting a lot of characters too. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.